Hey strong people, Kalle Beck here from StartingStrongman.com. Go to store.startingstrongman.com for all of your strongman training needs, including, if you have no equipment, our new book and program, Strong at Home, by Josh Thigpen, 4 times World's Strongest Man competitor, talking about all of the ways you can still train for strongman even if you have very little or no equipment. So, now that the plug is out of the way, on to today's news. This morning on Twitter at 9:17 a.m. Eastern Time, I tweeted, "Strongman is in a unique place if it can pull off these feats of strength while 0 other sports are going on. They are posed to get some real mainstream attention. I am sure SportsCenter needs something to talk about. These are the thoughts I have when I have been up with a 2-year-old toddler for 5 hours in the middle of the night, and I finally get my 3 hours of sleep. And when you throw enough things against the wall, sometimes you get it right, because then World's Ultimate Strongman just posted on their social media 33 minutes ago, which would be about 11 o'clock, so about 2 hours after my tweet. Welcome aboard our official TV broadcast partner, ESPN, bringing Hafthor, the Mountain, Bjornsson, 501 kilogram deadlift world record to millions of homes across the USA. Live from Reykjavik, Iceland, we are pretty sure this would be the first time in strongman history that a strongman event would be televised live. Tune in on May 2nd, 2020, 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, to witness the heaviest weight deadlift in human history, 18-inch deadlifts excluded." So, wow, that is huge. Obviously what happened was ESPN saw my tweet and then went, "This guy's a genius," and reached out to World's Ultimate Strongman. No, I just wish I had as good, I was as good at predicting the stock market or something useful as I was at Strongman, or maybe I just throw things against the wall. Anyways, this isn't about me. You can say whatever you want about if this is a legitimate world record, if it's not, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of misinformation out there. I think it would be nice to just have like a bullet point on like all the people like why they say this isn't legitimate, and just go one by one and go, well, he's doing it in his garage. No, he's not doing it in his garage, etc. But you leave that for another day. Strongman back on ESPN, especially live, especially the most recognizable person in the sport doing the most recognizable lift in the sport as far as mainstream appeal. When everyone is stuck at home, there's nothing to watch. I mean, I think people are commentating on like video games right now. It's a crazy world. So I think this is huge, and I'm pretty sure it's a first that it's been live. Something has been shown live on ESPN like this, and could be a big boom to the sport, to Hafthor, and hopefully it's good enough that they want to also live stream the upcoming ones, because that would be huge for the other competitors. Obviously, it was a little easier to sell, I imagine, with it being Hafthor Julius Bjornsson, or as they probably sold it to him, the Mountain from Game of Thrones, as it would be just, your casual strongman competitor. Not casual, your upper guy, but doesn't have that, wasn't in Game of Thrones, basically. What are your thoughts on that? I am excited. Some other news happened. They announced this morning, they being World's Ultimate Strongman, that Zydrunas Savickas, Big Z, would be a head judge and referee. Welcoming aboard the legend and highest all-time world record holder in Strongman, Big Z, who's officially our head judge referee for World's Ultimate Strongman feats of strength and records. Big Z will also be working alongside us to ensure all rules and regulations for our feats are up to the highest and strictest standards. So that kind of brings more legitimacy as far as I'm concerned, and I think that's the intention, to when people say there needs to be some sort of governing body overseeing to make sure all this is legit and not biased or whatever. 2 ways you can take that, and that's the way I take it. The other one is to say, hypocritical based on the video he put out. But I'd say, Zydrunas wants what's best for the sport, and if he can have a hand to make sure that it's as good of an event as possible when that's all that's going on in the sport, why wouldn't he? Other news in that, they also announced think this was yesterday, that Rob Kearney would be attempting an American record in the log lift. And this is an interesting one because Rob Kearney already holds the American record in the log lift. So is he going to have beef with himself? Continue on our Feats of Strength series, the Smiley, Happy, Strong AF. Fan favorite Rob Kearney has decided to try to break his own American record, log lift world record of 471 pounds / 214 kilos. Rob will be going for 475 pounds. And this will be happening on June 13th. All of these are free to watch at coresports.world or if ESPN keeps going. So, quick video. That's what's going on in Strongman. And I'm excited about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And I'll be, make sure to hit subscribe because I'll be continuing to update on the world of Strongman in these interesting times. If you want more insight on my thoughts on specifically the 501 kilogram deadlift, you can go back and watch my previous video to this, where deadlift controversy. Dun, dun, dun. I'm Kalle Beck. Thanks for watching. You can follow me on Twitter, all the social medias, etc. at LetKaleLift, and also at Starting Strongman.